Smell so bright with eyes like these diamonds. Caution, I know I should have known. Right now you're not alone. I don't wanna get in trouble. See where you stand. I don't wanna see you crumble. To recall what we.
Good morning, guys, and happy Monday. So today is the 6th of January and it is the first Monday of the new year. So I thought today I would do a little bit of a kind of update, new year, day in the life, that sort of thing. I have just sat down with my breakfast, so it is a training day today. And I've shown my food loads on here before, but I've got 3 eggs, 3 bacon, and 80 grams of avocado. So this is basically all fats and protein for this first meal on a training day. And I just thought I would do a little bit of an update because there has been a lot going on. It is pretty early in the morning. It is just gone 7:30. I've got up, had my coffee and some water, and then I just sat and listened to an audiobook for a little bit. Did some little jobs, so I put some washing on, emptied the dishwasher, washed up, like I did a little bit of meal prep last night before I went to bed, so I've just washed up all the pans and the air fryer, so the house is looking a little bit tidier now. And yeah, just sat down to have my breakfast. So I'm actually going to take the dogs out after this. I've got a call with one of the girls on the team at 9:15. So I'm going to head out, take the dogs out for a walk, give them the breakfast, and then do a little bit of work. But it was raining super heavy this morning, so I thought I'll have my breakfast, do my other bits and bobs, and then I'll take the dogs out when it's stopped absolutely pelting it down with the rain. So that's the plan. Anyway, so little bit of an update. Last week, it was crazy, right? Because obviously first week of the new year, I think when I did my last video, it had just been like coming up to New Year or something like that. I think it was just before New Year. So it's been the craziest, like, basically 2 weeks over Christmas, because there's just been so much going on socially. And in my head, I was like, I'm going to have a super chilled Christmas. It's going to be really relaxing. I'm going to like go on hikes and, take the dogs out, read my book. And it actually just ended up being such a busy couple of weeks. And I don't know about you guys, but I don't know. I just ended up like running around everywhere. And it was really nice. Don't get me wrong. Like saw loads of friends, saw loads of family. Really, really nice couple of weeks, but I just literally didn't have a day to myself anywhere, half a day even. So I did like train as normal over like the New Year, Christmas period. That was all fine. Managed to like get most of my normal meals in, but I was literally eating out almost every day in some form or another. So I haven't actually done a check-in since that week before Christmas. Partly because my coach has been off for like just over 2 weeks, but partly because it's just nice to have a little break every so often, isn't it? So yeah, that's the plan. I did actually weigh myself and my weight was pretty much the same as it was before Christmas. So that's a positive. And the plan is now to just kind of crack on as normal. The last few days have been pretty normal now. We had a takeaway on Will's birthday, which was the 1st of January. So that was really nice. And then it's been pretty much back to normal with the meals and stuff. So yeah, the only thing that's happened, and you will not believe this, is we ended up in the hospital at 2 a.m. on Saturday morning, just gone. So a couple of days ago, because Will had appendicitis. Which is not how we planned on spending our first January weekend. So luckily fell just after his birthday, so we didn't end up in A&E on his birthday. But he ended up having surgery like a few hours after he went in, so he's been in hospital. So I've been with him literally all day yesterday, all day Saturday. Yeah, so that's been absolutely crazy. So I just got home last night. So obviously I haven't trained for the last couple of days because I've been in hospital with Will. I ended up in the hospital, like no food or anything. So that was not in our agenda for January. But anyway, he's okay. He's recovering. They've kept him in for a bit just to make sure he's all right. So yeah, I basically got back last night, like sorted myself out, did some food prep, and I am going to go and pick him up. Hopefully today he can come home. So that's been a little bit of a different weekend, but sometimes life just throws these curveballs at you, doesn't it? And he's all right. That's the most important thing. So yeah, that's basically what's been happening. I did spend, I'll show you guys this later, but I did spend a bit of time just after New Year actually, doing like a little bit of like goal setting, vision board planning, and I absolutely love doing stuff like that. So I'm going to show you later kind of what I've planned for this year with the goals and how I did my vision board, because I had quite a lot of questions on that actually when I posted it on socials. So I'll show you everything I did with that. But yeah, the plan for this week, the first full week in January, now we've got Will's appendix situation out the way, is just to kind of knuckle down, really hit the ground running with the routine, get back into training because it's been sporadic with training with obviously Will being in hospital, and just really crack on. And I have my first check-in of the year on Thursday, and this is when we are starting the like pre-prep phase, which I'm so excited about. So that will be starting, I'm guessing, on Friday, because I'll do my check-in on Thursday. So I will let you guys know when we do the check-in. I'll kind of let you know what's going on, what the plan for the mini cut is. But we think it's going to be basically a 10-week mini cut. So I will obviously let you know what I'm eating and everything like that, so you can follow that along. And then the plan is to sort of break through the summer from sort of April to summer, and just hold that and then go back into a prep for the back end of the year. So it is a bit more of an unconventional prep, and we're doing it in a way that in this first half, I'm still going to be like having my meal out every week, doing it sort of a bit less preppy, I want to say. So I'm actually quite excited to try it this week, because I do think when we did the mini cut last year, this worked really, really well. So that is the plan. It's just been it's just been a bit crazy. Like I don't really talk about personal stuff much on social media, to be honest. And like on Instagram, you'd never know, because I just don't really speak about it. But last year was just a lot of stuff happened, like family stuff, just very intense stuff going on in the personal life. So I'm kind of glad that it was a great year business-wise, and a lot of other nice things going on. But I think just from a personal perspective, it was it was like the toughest year. So I'm just glad that's done. And, you know, it's just a shame that this happened to Will right at the start of the year as well. I've actually got an X-ray on my wisdom tooth today as well, because I got a wisdom tooth infection just before Christmas, which I think I spoke about on here. So I'm really hoping that doesn't have to be pulled out, because that will be my worst nightmare. So I'm going to head to an X-ray today. I'm then going to pop to the gym. I've got like an hour gap at lunch, so I'm going to pop to the gym and get some training in, because I just really feel like I need to train. And then I've got a nail appointment after that, so I'm going to head and do that. Go and grab Will from the hospital, and then I've got a client catch-up call and a consultation call this evening, and I'm going to just sit for a couple of hours this morning and do like a little bit of admin work. I've got a call with one of my team who helps me with like the call booking stuff this morning. I'm going to sit and do some admin, and then head out and get all these little appointments done, and then do a bit more work this evening. So Mondays for me are kind of normally the day like I do my podcast, my social media stuff, do some client calls, like a bit of just kind of organisation and admin for the week ahead, because I don't actually have any one-to-one check-ins on a Monday. So this is like my get set, get organised, get the week planned type of day, social media, that sort of thing. So that is today's plan. And obviously I will show you kind of what goes on today and everything that is happening. But yeah, food is literally the same as what it was when I did my last check-in, when I did my full day of eating, because I haven't actually had a check-in since then. So that is the plan. I'm really excited to share this mini cut as well, because I think it's going to be really cool. And I've got some nice little holidays and trips planned, weddings and stuff in the middle of the year. So I'm looking forward to just getting a bit leaner for those as well. So yeah. Anyway, enough of me rambling. I'm going to eat my breakfast and take the dogs out, and then we'll catch up with you guys later. So I have just pulled up at the gym. So I've got my pre-workout drink with me here. Basically got some scoop of pump and also half a scoop of stimulant pre-workout. So I'm just going to drink that just before I head into the gym. I had my call this morning and then just really quickly ate my pre-workout meal after that. So that was 2 meals in so far. And then I went for my dentist appointment, and turns out I need to go to the hospital and have my wisdom tooth taken out under anaesthetic. So that was fun. Have an absolute phobia of anything around needles or just general, you know, anything surgical. No thank you. But yeah, that's not fun. So that's that's going to be an interesting experience, especially as it's like mouth related, which just creeps me out even more. But we'll get to that bridge when we come to it anyway. So that's been my morning. Just about to go and train pull, and then I'm going to go and get my nails done. I've still got my Christmas nails. Oh, is it going to focus? Is it going to focus? Focus. Here we go. Here are the nails. They're Christmassy still. So we're going to go and update the nails and get that done. But yeah, this is my first session of the week. I'm going to try and actually do 5 sessions this week because last week I got 2 sessions in, which was great with the hospital situation, because I was meant to be training on Saturday and Sunday last week, but obviously that didn't happen because I ended up in A&E with Will. So normally I'm pretty on it with my sessions, but obviously that was an unexpected circumstance. So yeah, that's the plan, and then hopefully can go and get Will from the hospital. So I've got my post-workout with me as well, so I brought with me my Cocoa Pops and my protein shake so I can get that in straight after I trained before I go and get my nails done. Yeah, and I think that's one of the biggest things as well with like organisation, because I am pretty busy, you know, with coaching and everything like that, and just being organised with the food. Like last night I got in, I prepped all my chicken, I prepped all my rice, I cut all my veggies up, they're all in the fridge. It only takes like such a small amount of time to actually be organised with your meals and take them out with you. So I just think like when you try, if you really want to, it's actually relatively straightforward to stay on track with the meals and stuff. So yeah, anyway, got some food with me, and I'm gonna go and get a session in, and then I will catch up with you later and talk through like goals for 2025. While I'm here as well, I thought I would show my new car that I got. So I literally barely shared this anywhere because I thought this is like a personal thing for me, like it's a big thing, and it's just, I don't know, I just didn't feel I didn't want to be like flaunting it on like social media or anything. But let me show you the front. I'm really proud of this car. It's a Q4 e-tron, the Sportback one. But it's just so nice because before this I had my little Fiesta, and I had my Fiesta for like 7 years, literally since I'd just come out of uni, and I was like, no, I don't need a new car, like this car's fine, it does the job. It was a nice car, it was a nice little car, and I thought, no Leah, you don't need to spend money on a car. But it got to the point where I was driving around so much with like client photo shoots and events, and you know, the dogs go in the car a lot and there wasn't enough room to put the dogs in the boot, and just yeah, the podcast, it was just a lot of driving, and I thought, no, I work really hard, I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna get myself a car. And it's not brand new, it's about 3 years old, really lovely, obviously electric, which is really nice, got things like the heated seats and stuff. And I kept putting it off, and I thought, no, like eventually Leah, you just need to do it, you know, and treat yourself, like you can do this. So I ended up getting one, and I'm not even joking, I've been going back and forward with getting a new car for about 3 years now, and I pulled the plug and I did it, and it's honestly, I'm just so buzzing. And it's not even the car itself, it's like the fact that it's like, for me, I've built this business from scratch, and this is like my thing. Like I've literally done this myself, like no one's paid me any money, no one's helped me, like I've done this all myself from scratch. And yeah, all the money that's gone into this business has come from me, and it was my thing to be like, you've worked hard and you've been able to now get this car from something that you've built from the ground up, which is, yeah, it's not even like the car itself, it's like what the car symbolises, if that makes sense. So it's a bit dirty at the minute, but yeah, I'm just buzzing with my little car, so I'll show you a video of that in the bit when I'm not in the gym car park as well. But that was one of my massive wins from 2024 that I'm so proud of myself for. So yeah, anyway, I'm gonna stop blabbing and go to the gym, and I'll show you my nails. I think I'm just gonna get a French this time, nice and fresh, new year, fresh nails. Yeah. So back from the nail appointment, let me show you what I've got. Is this gonna not focus again? Basically, I've just got a French manicure. I thought fresh year, fresh nails, went from glitzy glam Christmassy ones, so I've just gone basic. I do love a French manicure. So I'm just home now. My sister was actually in the nail appointment after me, which I didn't know about, so I ended up just chatting to her throughout her nail appointment, so we had a good catch up, and I'm just eating my post-workout meal. I did actually have my protein shake. Had that between the gym and my nail appointment, so I've had the protein shake, so this is like the second half of my post-workout that I'm having now. I'm home, and then I've just got a couple of calls. I've got a call in 15 minutes and then another call at 5. And that'll be me pretty much wrapped up for the day. I've just got a little bit of like client admin I need to do this evening, so I need to write one of the girls a new training plan. I've got a couple of call links I need to send out for calls that I'm having later this week, and I also want to record a podcast tonight as well, so I've got some admin bits to do. I don't think Will is actually coming home from the hospital today, so I think he will be there again tonight, so it's just going to be me and the puppies tonight. And yeah, that's that. But I don't really speak about stuff like this on socials because I feel I'm one of those people who, like, I would say I'm a very positive person, and I just like always crack on, I always think, yeah, but it'll be all right, like keep going, you know. And I think that's important as well as being a coach. Like, I think you need to be that type of person anyway to be able to coach people through things and help them. And, you know, you need to be quite a positive, like motivating person. But I just feel like, you know, I'm not one of those people who would go to A&E and take a picture in A&E and post it, because I feel like if I did that, I feel like it would be me like asking for attention. So I feel like when stuff goes on, I don't post about it because I don't want to be one of those people that's like asking for other people for attention, you know. Like, I don't want to be someone that seems like, oh, this is happening and this is happening, and I'm like being moany or anything. So I just don't share it, you know. And I often share a lot of good things going on, but there definitely have been things going on behind the scenes, and I'm not one of those, oh, woe is me, feel sorry for me type people, because I do just keep going. But there has been, honestly, so much stuff going on for nearly a year now with like family stuff, which has been just a flipping nightmare, to be honest. And then there's also been, we found out Will has got to have open heart surgery. He's got like a genetic thing with his aortic valve where it's letting blood back in. So he's got to have the valve sorted out in his heart, which is obviously a big operation. So we've got the appointment for that in a couple of weeks to see the surgeon in Liverpool. So that's obviously quite a big thing. He's had to basically stop bodybuilding because of that. And then I don't know why I'm laughing, it's just so much stuff. In December, I got flu for like 2 weeks, just got over that, and then got a wisdom tooth infection. So that was obviously hard. And then Will's obviously in A&E at the minute, or hospital, with is had his appendix out. So he's obviously had that, which was a big thing. And then I went to the dentist this morning to get the x-ray, and the dentist after was like, yeah, so you need to go to hospital and be put under anaesthetic to have your wisdom teeth out because they won't be able to do it at the dentist. So I was like, it just keeps going. But yeah, the biggest thing for me, there's a lot going on, but I'm going to keep my training up. I've got to prep this year. I'm going to keep focusing on that and just take it a day at a time. And same as what I say to any clients, like, you know, life will come and it will test you and there will be things going on. But I think always having a routine, consistency with training, eating well, looking after yourself, like if I can keep all of those things consistent and know that it's going to help me manage everything else better. So that is my key priority right now, to just keep everything nice and consistent as best I can and just keep going one day at a time. Okay, so we're all good. That is the plan. I'm going to quickly eat this meal and then go and do these calls. And yeah, we'll go from there. Right then, it is a few days later. So basically this week it has been a little bit of a crazy week because obviously Will was in hospital, and yeah, basically I ended up just going back and forward a lot with him in hospital this week. So he has literally just come out. It is Saturday morning today, and he came out on Thursday evening actually. So I think last time I was filming this week it was Monday. So this week has basically consisted of me going back and forward to the hospital, taking Will anything he needs. I've been actually working a lot at the hospital, obviously very fortunate that I can take my laptop to the hospital with me. So actually just been sat kind of a lot just working in the hospital. Wincy is also with me today. Look at his little furry head. So this week has been a little bit of a crazy one, essentially. But yeah, he's home now, he's got an Xbox, so he's very happy. So yeah, it's just been a little bit of a mad one. I have still managed to train. I've done 3 sessions this week and it's Saturday, so I think I'm gonna go and do my 4th one tomorrow. So yeah, just a little bit of a mad week, but the most important thing is that he's okay. I have still managed to kind of, you know, do like sales calls as normal, like get all my check-ins done on time, do some training. It's been a bit mad because obviously I've had the 3 dogs here, so that's been a bit hectic because I've had to like navigate going to the hospital but not leaving the dogs for too long. So it's all good though. I've still managed to walk them every day. It's just been a crazy week. So today is just a chill, well, this weekend is just a chill weekend, catch up on a little bit of admin that I need to do. I am actually getting a sports massage today, which is very, very much needed. So I'm getting a 90-minute sports massage. Just got a few like niggles in my shoulders and my upper back and my glutes as well that get super tight. So this weekend is a reorganisation, self-care weekend. That's what this weekend is. This is my 1st of January. Today is my 1st of January, just to let you know. So yeah, anyway, I thought I would just talk you through, just to finish off this video, I've got my laptop here, so I thought I would show you my vision board that I made for January. I actually did this in between Christmas and New Year. And also, this is my laptop screensaver, and it's also my phone screensaver, and I like it because it's visible, I can see it. And then I also wrote down my goals, so I thought I would talk you through what my goals for the new year are, and just a kind of slightly rejigged morning routine that I am going to be doing moving forward, just to help me, because there has been a lot of stuff going on. I can't remember whether I actually mentioned this in the last video, but basically something really big in my personal life, family life, happened last year, around March last year, which has been really tough, and I haven't shared any of it on social media, anything with my clients. I've just kind of cracked on, so that was really tough. And then also had obviously in December got my wisdom tooth got infected, so I was on antibiotics for that. Then Will has to have open heart surgery this year because he's got a faulty valve, so that is going on. We've got an appointment in a couple of weeks in Liverpool to see the surgeon to confirm when the surgery is going to be for that. And then also Will got taken in with a ruptured appendix, so he's been there all week. And then on Monday, when Will's in hospital, obviously I found out I had to have my wisdom tooth taken out, so I've got an appointment for that on Monday. So it's just been a lot, obviously, as well as running a business and making sure that everyone is happy. You know, I've got two girls, Kelsey and Lily, that are coaching within Undivided now, so making sure they're okay, making sure all the girls are okay, still bringing new clients into the team and just doing a lot of the work. So it has been full on, but all is well, onwards and upwards. Anyway, let me show you my is this gonna open? Okay, here we go. Okay, let me show you my vision board. I'm gonna just pull it up now and I will show it you, but I love doing stuff like this. So what I basically did is I basically like listed everything that I kind of wanted on my vision board, and then I used a mix of I designed my vision board on Canva. So Canva's brilliant. This is actually how I do all my graphic design stuff for the actual business. But I designed it on Canva, and then I used a mix of my own photos and also photos from Pinterest. And yeah, basically just Canva's great because you can get templates. So it literally took me like 10 minutes to do this. But you can get templates that essentially have photos on, and then you can essentially just drag and drop the photos in. So it was so easy. So here we go. Let me show you my vision board and then I'll talk you through my goals. So this is my, ignore all the dog toys down here. This is my, is it gonna focus? Vision board. So obviously, like, I could have put a lot more photos on this, to be honest, but up here we've got holiday. So one of my dream holidays is to go to the French Polynesia. That's like my absolute dream. So I thought I'm gonna put that on there. This one here is like just a book with a beach, which I think I'm liking that, my kind of vibes. This is when me and Will went to the, where did we go? We went to Wales near Snowdon and just had a lovely weekend away. And it was just really cute and I loved it. Will actually organised that for my 27th birthday. This is just like house stuff because I think that's pretty. I've just got some like big quotes on here or like words that I'm like, these are like affirmation type things. So I've got like successful, I've got, what's this one? Oh, businesswoman. This one I like, I attract incredible opportunities to my life. Girl boss, let me read this to you. This says, an empowering woman that kicks ass, takes control of her life and achieves her dreams, someone who knows her worth, which I just thought, I like that. She's not waiting for a seat at the table, she's building it. This for me is about actually taking action and just, if I want to do something, action it quickly because that's what gets results. This one I love, so this is very relevant to me this year. Resilience, the capacity of a person to maintain their core purpose and integrity in the face of dramatically changed circumstances, the ability to not only overcome setbacks but to also move forward, which I love. This one, kind of similar. Every setback is a setup for a comeback. Keep going. Discipline and consistency. And then here, act like the person you want to become. So, and CEO. This is a big one for me this year because I'll explain this in a minute when I've showed you the rest of my vision board. And then we've just got like, I got my new car. So that was a big thing for me. I'm on the vision board. This is just like business vibes, like doing more events, like just becoming more of like a, you know, like a business owner rather than just being a coach. One of my big things this year is more self-development reading. This is when we went on holiday to this really nice hotel in Greece in Zante. It was called Olia All Suites for anyone who is interested. Literally best, most stunning holiday ever. This is just like reading. So yeah, again, this is my holiday when we're in Thailand. My photo, sorry. Weights. What's this one? Oh, this is skincare down here, skincare stuff, self-development books. This is when I won the British Lakes trip with the dogs. Cute. Nice food. What is this? Be That Woman. I love this. Be That Woman. This is my event that I ran in November, which was our big Undivided event, which was amazing. What else have we got on there? I think that's it. Oh, this is when we went to Thailand with some views. So you can see it's kind of like a mix of like holidays, nice places, I want to go, like the self-development stuff, the business stuff. And yeah, as I was saying then, like a big thing for me this year, and I've actually been working with like a mentorship program to help me with this as well over the past sort of just over 6 months. A big thing for me is actually becoming more of like a running the business more versus just doing the coaching. So been working on a lot of things. There's actually some really cool stuff coming up this year for Undivided, but been working on a lot of things in terms of building the business, making the actual coaching better for the girls in the team as well. So we've got, I haven't actually said this anywhere yet, not even the girls know, the Undivided girls know this yet, but actually been working on bringing on a new Undivided team member to actually make things better within the team. This is going to be really cool, and I don't know any other coaching companies that are doing anything like this, so that's going to be cool. We've also recently set up like a whole Undivided education program, which is like a step-by-step journey alongside the one-to-one coaching. So there's loads and loads of kind of step-by-step videos, so that the goal is when someone finishes their 6-month program with Undivided, that they have really, really good knowledge through fat loss, building muscle, reverse dieting, mindset, mobility. It's a whole program. So I've been building that out, so that's pretty much ready to go now. We've launched a new like client journey roadmap to like help with the girls in terms of seeing the goals and seeing the future of where they're actually going. So been building out a lot of things to make the actual coaching better, which is very important to me. And then also just been doing a lot of work on actually like running the business, building the business, and not quite doing as much coaching, because obviously now Lily and Kelsey are the coaches as well. They are working one-to-one with a lot of the new girls coming into the business. So this is my goal this year, to sort of transition from me just being a coach to actually allowing Undivided to grow and develop as a business, which has been a massive like mindset shift for me. And I don't know if anyone's watching this that is like a soul business owner, in terms of you are the one person in the business, like it's quite difficult making that transition, because it's very hard when it's like your baby and your business to sort of let go of that trust a little bit and let other people do things. But I've learned a lot this year in terms of, you know, leadership, growing a team, building a business, and I'm really excited for this year because I have a good feeling, and I feel like I feel like everything is set now to really grow. And my mission is like, I want to help more people. I want to be able to build Undivided into something bigger. And we've got some other exciting bits that are going on this year that's like add-ons. Not going to say too much, but retreat, which is going to be really cool. So yeah, basically ramble, but that is my little mind map that I just showed you. Let me show you some of my goals. So I try to keep these really actionable. I don't want them to be really long-winded, and I always think when you're setting goals, I actually did a podcast on this, on how to set goals. So if you go to the Undivided podcast, if you want to give it a listen, it's fairly short, it's about 15-20 minutes, but I did a podcast on how to actually set achievable goals, so go and have a listen to that. But anyway, I always think when you're setting goals, you want them to be actions. You don't want them to be like, you know, lose weight or be more positive. You want it to be what can I actually tick off every single day. So that's what I've tried to do. So I split my goals down into business, personal, bodybuilding, and then kind of self-development / brand. So for me, business, we are hosting a gym seminar event early in 2025, which I'm really excited about, for the Undivided girls, which is going to be the end of March. We've got some guests coming to that. I've already kind of said this on here, but one of my big goals is we are going to be running like an Undivided retreat at some point in the year, which I'm super excited about. I have got a financial goal in terms of business revenue, which obviously I'm not going to say on here. One of my goals is to get Lily and Kelsey to a set number of clients each, which again, I'm not going to say specifically clients, but I've got a goal in mind for where I want them to be by the end of the year. And then one of my other goals, which kind of ties into the self-development, is I used to be really into like business reading, like reading self-development books, and then I kind of came away from it because I got really into like fantasy books, which I used to absolutely love. But my goal is to build back in the kind of business development reading again first thing in the morning. Personal goals: have a no plan weekend at least once every month. Stop saying yes to everything. Bedtime routine: be in bed between 8:30 and 9 so I can read the fantasy stuff before bed. No phone after 8 p.m. and no phone first thing in the morning. And then bodybuilding is actually putting my training and my meals first, which I do, but I just really want to tighten that up. And placing at both the British and the Worlds, which I'm doing in October and November this year. And then self-development and brand is building in the self-development reading in the morning. I'm also starting meditation every single morning as well. Keeping up with my weekly YouTube vlogs, podcast every week, sharing more of my own journey on social media, and also making sure I post daily on social media, which I'm pretty good at, but occasionally I just miss the odd day. So they're basically my goals, and I've sort of built that into my morning routine. So what I'm doing now when I get up is I'm getting up, getting myself ready, having a shower, getting dressed, whatever, brushing my hair, coming downstairs and sort of putting any washing on, unloading the dishwasher, blah, blah, blah. And then having my drink, so I have hydration and I have creatine. Ooh, got a bit excited then. Move my glasses off. Ah! Sorry guys, got sidetracked. Got excited about my morning routine. Having my creatine and hydroflow in the morning, and then making my coffee, reading my Kindle. So the book I've just started this morning to start my routine is called, what's it called? It's something about setbacks. Oh my god, I can't remember what it's called now. I'm gonna have to find it and show you. The book that I've started reading is, bear with me, we will find it. It's by Ryan Holiday and it's called The Obstacle is the Way, and it's already really good and I'm only 2 chapters in. So I'm reading that in the morning, The Obstacle is the Way, and then in the evening I've been reading the Throne of Glass series. I'm on the 4th book now, which is fantastic. So read my book for like 10 minutes and then do 5 minutes of meditation, and the app I've been using for meditation is called insight timer, and it's fantastic because it's free and it's got loads of good ones on there, and you can put a little widget on your phone. Look, I don't know if you can see this at the top, so you can track how many days you've done it for, and it shows you, which I really like. And then after that, so I've been doing my meditation, walking the dogs, and then come back and doing like an hour of something in the business that's going to help the business develop and grow, or help the team grow, and then into my like client facing work. So that is my new little morning routine. Anyway, I've rambled on for like 15 minutes, so I'm going to wrap this video up, but that is basically where things are at. So the plan is now, we actually decided to push the diet back because obviously with everything going on with Will, it was a bit hard to kind of do the cardio, so we're going to start next week instead. So the next video I do will be the start of prep, or the start of the pre-prep phase. So I'll talk you through kind of what's going on, I'll show you my check-in, talk through where I'm currently at, and yeah, I'm excited to take you guys on this journey. So anyway, I've got my breakfast, my rest day breakfast, my oats, my peanut butter, so I'm going to eat this, and then yeah, I'll see you guys soon.